Keep it here on Black Family Channel. Speaking this week on Spoken.
I trust you and I feel you in everything I do. You are my motivation, my balance.
Only on Black Family Channel, next.
The following program is rated G. It is suitable for the entire family to watch together. It contains little or no violence, no strong language, and little or no sexual dialogue or situations. This is the Black Family Channel.
I stand still above an island, fish straight in the air.
The one who made me, he, she.
And at that point, you can bury us together.
I'm already a dead man walking, a mute man talking.
We take language and make it unbroken. Sit back and relax. Welcome to Spoken.
How y'all doing? I'm gonna kick a little something for y'all. I stand still above an island, fish straight in the air, scar on my face, long braids in my hair. People fly from all over just to swim near my tide or climb up my long flight of stairs, but they trip on their shoestring lies. Piece by piece, they brought our bodies to this country. Now that I'm here, your people don't want me. I'm a symbol of freedom, but I'm still not free. I suffer from race, class, and gender inequality. I wear a crown of knowledge because I'm a conscious queen. My mask is one of happiness, but my history is full of misery, done deliberately. I'm America's true statue of liberty, cause liberty is just old Mother Nature, and although you don't love her, she'll never hate you. She's earth, wind, and fire, don't tempt her to show her power, turning all weeds to flowers, looking into her wise eyes and make a blind man see. How can you dare name a Eurocentric girl after me? Asada Shakur, Barbara Jordan, Nikki Giovanni, Angela Davis. These are the true symbols of liberty. Stone-faced French woman ain't gonna save us. The same folks who enslaved us. I'm sitting at the back of the bus cause I feel like it, and I play ball cause you pay me to dunk it, dribble, or hike it, taking all my people back home and making them mentally free. I'm the walking, talking, breathing, beautiful statue of liberty. I sweep crack pipes out schoolyards. I nurture my man when times are hard. So where's our statue? What's the liberated woman gotta do? Place my name in wet cement. Every month I pay the rent. Put my silhouette on a stamp. I'm not a hoe, slut, or tramp. My children are on crack and either am I. I want to see the words gold, strong black woman when the Goodyear blend flies by. I can bake cookies, bear babies, use all the revolutions, get rings out tubs, slick my hair back or tie it in braids. My aura is unafraid, so no statue in the Big Apple can mess with me. I'm the walking, talking, breathing, beautiful black statue of liberty. I'm Jessica Care Moore. Welcome to Spoken. We have an incredible show tonight. Lots and lots of sister fire. I'm really excited to just be on this stage because the mic is super, super hot. First poet I'm bringing to the mic, I've seen perform many times. She's explosive and she's gonna blow y'all away. She is the president of Oya Exclusive Spoken Word Records, and she has a new CD out called The Truth, and she certainly is. Please give it up for Queen Sheba.
My name is Beth Sheba, as in the Bible. So I was like, I want to be Queen Bee. And they were like, no, you can't be Queen Bee. Lil' Kim is Queen Bee. Like we were ever really going to cross paths. I'm never ashamed to say in the beginning it was very superficial. I liked being on stage. You know what I mean? I liked the microphone. I don't have a problem saying that. But then I did realize that there was a responsibility that goes with poetry. And that unlike hip-hop and R&B, where we automatically assume fantasy and assume that they're really not telling the truth about how many people they've killed or slept with or whatever, that when people speak during poetry or spoken word events, that they believe you. You know what I mean? And that becomes your responsibility.
On college campuses, in parking lots, in alleyways, on the walk home, on the walk to work, on a bus, on a train, alone in a public bathroom, working late, working alone, home alone, or on a date. Men with the illness of taking what doesn't belong to them have it confused. We are warriors first. We birth the earth that make the sun roll. Mountains bow in our presence. We make the breeze change temperatures. Earthquakes subside. Volcanoes hold back their lava because we commanded nature to save the villages below. This is written in the scar tissue on the hands of Asian women that till rice fields for their men who are at war and never return home. For African women who carry their children on their backs from sunrise to sunset, selling fish and bread rolls in third world countries that barely let their second generation survive. For Latino women that build pyramids with their hands and cultivate hundreds of acres on their knees to make enough money to get through the dry season. For Haitian women that box their babies in cargo ship rides to America, praying they survive the journey to a freedom they will never see. For Cuban women that live in captivity, repressed in the 1950s. For Japanese women that fight in wars they know nothing about. For the women in Berlin that lost their fingers tearing down the wall. For American women that endure infidelity and take care of their man's other children. This time, they have made a mistake. When we're finished, there will be no more surprise attacks in dimly lit hallways. There will be no more men to freely sexually assault women to leave us with blood-stained panties, torn souls, black eyes, bruised cheeks, nightly emergency room visits, illegitimate children to remind us of that night when men who have grown up to be cowards decide to rip holes in our self-esteem, taint our pride, degrade our intelligence, and rape our lives. We will not remain silent. We will not be one of the 2,771 rape victims in Virginia, infants to 18. Not the 1,147, 19 to 36. And that's the 410 that are over 36 years old that happen to report it. And like me, if we happen to be already, then so what? This is a new era where we pull out new and fresh energies we didn't realize we had until now. This is where we call in our warrior spirits and educate our friends and our families that this is about way more than taking back the night. It's about taking back our lives. Thank y'all so much.
Queen Sheba, we'll be back with more spoken after this.
God got miraculous plans for us, but only those who deal with the real enemies in us and connect to the hearts of the true ones who only God they trust, who help stimulate the power that's dormant in all of us.
A high school graduate can earn over $200,000 more in their lifetime than a non-grad, and someone with an associate degree can make over $600,000 more. And a master's degree could mean $2.5 million in lifetime earnings. At PCDI, you can earn your high school or career diploma, your associate degree, even get your master's degree. And you train at home at your own pace for some of America's
Male poet on the show this evening. So please give it up for my good friend, and he says he's single, to everybody under 21, Black Text.
I took 10 poems, I condensed them into a show, and I did 4 shows, and it worked out for me. From that moment on, I realized that I could capture a moment somewhat like a photographer could with words. I just feel like there's no competition. There is no other world except the one that I can create with my words and my voice.
There's so much I see when I look at you. Your eyes explain the struggle that I might have put you through. And I apologize. Because some days, baby, I just can't take this world and I might take it out on you. Please forgive me. I forget that you go through the same things too. I just get lonely sometimes thinking that nobody knows me nor how I feel. I just notice every day that it's real in the field, and you and I, baby, we have no choice but to be real and true. And despite what it looked like on the outside, I trust you and I feel you in everything I do. You are my motivation, my balance when I'm lost. I'm determined to keep your love and seek your smile at any cost, but I must let you know. I must let you know that you are loved and appreciated, and even when I don't say much, I'm glad we've made it together, you and I. I know sometimes the sun ain't enough to brighten your skies, and that prayer every night on your knees ain't enough to answer your whys, but you're not far from love nor comfort, because I'm here. I'm real. I'm black. And I ain't going nowhere. I'll hold you every day so you forget how you feel. Put a name to your pain so I know we know where it is. Somewhere between overworked and underpaid, in the middle of being hungry and not getting paid, on the edge of limits and in the lap of rage. I'll hold you for every absent father and unwed mother, for all the times you were scared and had no bigger brother to protect you. Anytime me or another ignorant soul disrespects you, for all the times your child was missing and all the times I wouldn't listen and all you wanted me to do was listen. Well, I'm here. Here to take you away to a place where you feel no pain, a place where our frustrations are eliminated and the love doesn't leave nor fade. See, it's permanent, like our skin. Black girl, you are a gem, and I'm choosing to let you in, expose you to the depths of my soul, so maybe, baby, one day we can both win. You are my favorite color, black girl. Without you, I know it sounds corny, but I'm nothing, baby. But with you, we are the world.
19 years old, wise. This next sister I'm bringing to the stage hails from the south side of Chicago. She is the co-president of Hip Hop Productions. Please get up to my sister friend, a great poet, Jamila.
A lot of my poems, I try to give, not only talk about them, but I try to give a solution, like, in the end of it. So it's not like, okay, we know we're depressed and we're beat down, but what are we going to do about it? It's a healing, because I look at it, my writing as a healing, and I think it's a healing not only for me, but for other people.
Peace and blessings. What's up, everybody? This wickedness then scolded us and molded us. It's just then torn us apart and left a hole in us. I said this wickedness then scolded us and molded us. It's just then torn us apart and left a hole in us. This wasn't no Disney cruise we boarded hundreds of years ago. We thought no one heard our cries. We went changed and despised, but God did for sure. You see, he devised a divine plan, and now our challenge is just to let it finish and flow on our journeys back to our souls in this life, whether your personal path be fast or slow. For years of breakdown, deception, and deceit, truth in books and scrolls and lies they replaced to nourish us and feed. But I tell you a secret. You can't read upon your true self in books. No, this you can't read. See, God even sends humans to help extract and plant seeds. See, our lineage goes on back further than any soil or any land. Our lineage goes on back further than the first woman or man. Our lineage is from the creator of all the worlds, Arak man. See, time will only heal some deep infectious wounds. Time will only kill the devil's mindset in our domes and the mental depth that is still felt from our headstones and our tombs. And our ancestors prayed and not for our doom. I said this wickedness then scolded us and molded us. It's just then torn us apart and left a hole in us. I said this wickedness then scolded us and molded us. It's just then torn us apart and left a hole in us. Whatever you call yourself, Jew, Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist, God got miraculous plans for us. But only those who deal with the real enemies in us and connect to the hearts of the true ones who only God they trust, who help stimulate the power that's dormant in all of us. See, our hearts got to blend and band together and link with divine love waves that reshape the way we think. So our history written in righteous warrior ink, and our hearts and souls being tuned and singing the fountains of God, our true source, will drink. I said this wickedness then scolded us and molded us. It's just then torn us apart and left a hole in us. I said this wickedness then scolded us and molded us. It's just then torn us apart and left a hole in us. But God now sends us healing to mend if only him we trust. I said God now sends us healing to mend if only him we trust. Thank you.
For more information, email us at spoken@blackfamilychannel.com.
Hi, I'm John Scherer, CEO and founder of Video Professor. Now, I know many of you have seen me for years on TV offering my free computer learning lessons on CD-ROM. And I know you need to have computer skills.
I would feel less stressed if I knew computers.
You've seen the great things many of my 5 million customers have had to say about my product.
Video Professor. That's the way to go.
I would definitely choose the Video Professor.
You've seen how easy it is to learn with Video Professor. You just pop in the disc and follow the simple step-by-step instructions. You know, the lesson plays right on your computer screen, and it works just like a VCR. It's so simple, anyone can do it. You've seen all this. You need the computer skills, but you still haven't called me to take advantage of my free computer learning CD offer. Now, is it because I'm making this offer on TV? Well, you know, I can't find a store that'll let me give these CDs away free, so TV's about the only way I can get my free offer to you. Or maybe you haven't called because you don't believe that Video Professor really is free. Well, let me assure you that it is real, and it's free, and it's a complete 1-hour lesson. And I give it away on TV free because I know that once you try my product, you'll come back to us for all your computer learning needs. You just pay a small shipping and processing charge, and I'll even refund that if you're not 100% satisfied. So before you say there's no way I'm ordering off TV, ask yourself, do you need the computer skills that I'm giving away free? If the answer is yes, then pick up the phone, call, and try any one of my products. Hey, it's a TV offer, but it's better than any offer in any store anywhere. So try my product.
Call Video Professor now for your free lesson. Call now, and this free gift will be yours. The organizer is the calendar, diary, address book, and journal on your PC. Remember, you must call now to get your free CD and the extra free gift.
Call 1-800-377-6891.
This next warrior sister poet I want to bring to the stage is a sister I've had the pleasure of knowing for some years now. She hails from Baltimore. She started Baltimore's Poetry for the People. It's a beautiful, beautiful art space if you ever go to Baltimore. And she's an Aquarius, and you'll know that as soon as she gets on stage. Please give it up for the author of Revenge of the Dandelions, Olu Butterfly.
Poetry came about from hanging out with a lot of hip-hop heads. And so I got more into that aspect of myself. I think I tend to write about cosmic issues, universal issues, spiritual issues. It has to matter when you're on stage, and that's the first step. Does this matter? No matter how big you are, no matter how many times you've done it, it has to matter each time. And I'm just trying to put my little fingerprint on this movement in this world.
Orgasm from a stranger can be strangely satisfying yet highly unfulfilling. Caught in a vortex of latex, everywhere they play sex like a broken record. What's meant for the private sector becomes a public eyesore. It's hard for one to remain immune to this deficiency. I need something that can grow. And trees ain't no phallic symbol of our love. So, if you're trying to provide accompaniments, I recite poetry in the key of D. If you can stand up to the flying waves of this Bahia, Brazil meets West Lexington mama, if you can look but don't touch yet, then maybe I'll give you my number. Here's infinity. Like how the sky and ocean been going out for years and the rain still can't wait to get back to the earth. Maybe I'll clutch you into my bosom, past the radioactive ache into a piggy bank full of rose petals. I just want something to want. I've been meaning to be kissed all over on my insides, like drinking real papaya juice, not that Snapple stuff. Finally, my pure brown sugarcane juice daddy. I don't want to settle for eating bad food, risking a stroke just because I may meet my reason for being too late. Would you like to try my combo? If you stalling to decide whether to aim for the jungle between my legs or the rainforest above my head, I guarantee you will crash silently in the abyss, slightly left of my gaze. I would really like to like you. Been thinking about needing you. So don't mess that up with ghost stories and words like wind to carry away warmth. I can't remember the last time an earthquake been in my skin, so I've been practicing planting, carrying cashmere, stripping strawberries, tonguing down tornadoes in remembrance of my daydream of you. And I'll be gripping grapes, chasing chocolate, molesting molasses, and tailgating tambourines till you drop by for the very first time. Or is it the 31st time? I am already in love with you and everybody else. Yes, even you. You superfluous hyperbole, all pathetic thunder and midnight thighs with the notoriety for the trifling, a.k.a. player. I have made love to myself in your name. But remember, you got a scheme just to get a conversation with me. Don't act like you ain't know you was gonna be hopelessly enamored with this package that ain't wrapped beautifully just to be no present for you. I ain't no empty box waiting for your check. So keep your eyebrows a proposal and your lips moisturized in case to kiss. 'Cause my heart is actually the seat of intelligence. And I choose where, when, and what my tomorrow ever after gonna be like. And I can pretend you convinced me to do what I was already gonna.
America, I am freaked out. And if the freaking freaks don't stop, I just may freak all the way out on you.
Feeling sexy? Feeling chic? Get that feeling from the new Romans catalog. Call for your catalog. It's free, and it's the look designed especially for you. Sexy leathers, sassy suedes, chic suits in plus sizes and extended plus sizes. Your satisfaction, 100% guaranteed, and they're hot. You'll look like a million every day. Call for your free catalog and receive a special offer with your first order.
For good health, I like to stay in shape.
And speaking of shapes, check out the shape of our Craftmatic adjustable bed.
Actually, if you're not in such great shape and suffer from any of these painful health problems, a Craftmatic bed with optional heat and massage may provide temporary relief.
Even to the not-so-physically fit among us. Affordable? You bet.
Our surprisingly affordable Craftmatic Model 2 is nationally advertised as the adjustable bed at flatbed prices.
If you're concerned about the shape you're in, call toll-free and get this free Craftmatic catalog by mail.
You'll also receive this free $200 coupon good for a whopping $200 off any size Craftmatic Monaco.
This bed is fantastic.
Before you buy anything, now on sale at 50% off. Call to receive everything free. There's no obligation.
For your $200 free certificate, call 1-800-416-5599. That's 1-800-416-5599. Call 1-800-416-5599. Call now.
Welcome back to Spoken. Revolutionary, activist, poet, literary mother. This next sister I'm bringing to the stage has done work in the Atlanta community and St. Louis as well for over 30 years. She reminds us why we write and why we have to write in the tradition of something. I'm honored to bring her to the stage. She's the author of Remembering My Birth, and she has a new CD out for family. Please welcome Sister Mother Alice Lovelace.
I used to, in my youth, associate poets with the university. I used to think that that was something I didn't want to be identified with. But then as I studied and I grew in the art form, I began to realize that there were so many ways to enter poetry, that there were so many different genres within poetry itself, that one could find a place to fit. And I certainly found my place to fit.
So, like, you're at the poetry reading, right? And so, like, you're reading these poems, about, like, starving children, and about, like, nuclear disarmament and war in the world. And so people come up to you afterwards and they say, well, Alice, don't you write poems about love? Or they'll say, well, Alice, don't you write poems about springtime and children? I say, well, I don't write poems about those things, but I like those things too, Because, like, Saturday night, I get dressed up, go down to the club, get me a drink, and I'd be like, oh, let's freak. Hey, want to freak? Oh, yeah, I'm a freak. Oh, yeah, let's freak. Oh, yeah, let's freak. Because, see, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on marijuana laced with paraquat, on bennies and beauties and purple haze, on Valium, Coke, ecstasy. Freak me out, honey. Freak me out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix and Bob Marley and all the countless freaks who freaked out before freaking became freaky. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on newspapers. These coast-to-coast newspapers, but they got no news or used news or invented news, got blue news making you blue and me blue and the world bluer than black blues. Freaks me out, honey. Freaks me out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on this rancid food. This food laced with plastic, with hormones, food with MSG and DDT. Freaked out on these lunatics popping dope in my Tylenol. Freaked out on artificially natural and naturally artificial. Freaks me out, honey. Freaks me out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on Porsches and Ferraris, Mercedes, because all I got is a freaking American-made 8-cylinder, 4-barrel carburetor, dual exhaust gas guzzler, and I can't afford no gas. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Yeah, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out over Arabs buying baits, Koreans buying lands, Vietnamese buying boats, because all we buy, All we American consumers buy is cars and clothes and whiskey and dope, and they be buying our jobs and we be buying foreign made. And I ain't buying this crap. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out on my people and what we don't know about ourselves. Freaking out because it's hidden. Freaking out on stolen legacies and stolen lands. Freaked out because we don't know who we are and don't seem to understand. Freaked out over this dispute of how we people of African descent contribute to life on this planet every day. You see, racist dogma freaks me out. Yeah, it freaks me out. Yeah, it freaks me out. I'm freaking out on a human rights and a civil rights and a gay rights and a women's rights and a white rights and a people who's so damn sure they always right. Freak me out. Oh, but meanwhile, let's freak. Yeah, hey, want to freak? Huh, huh, I'm a freak. Hey, hey, let's freak. Oh, yeah, let's freak. Freaking. Thank you. We freaking out unspoken. Y'all had a good time? Come on. Alice Lovelace, Sister Poet. Thank you for joining us Unspoken on the Black Family Channel. Give it up for the Mo Black Band. Ryan Waters on guitar. Yaya on bass. And Cookie on drums. I love you. Good night. That's how you end the show.